Netflix has agreed to pay Comcast for faster speeds, maybe ending the accusations of throttling.
So this is a complicated situation to me, anyway.
Yes, when you can mix in net neutrality.
You can make it a little more black and white when you just say net neutrality and like all data should be treated the same, and therefore, from the perspective of the ISPs, it's Netflix is getting bigger and higher resolution and more stuff, and they're taking up so much of our bandwidth. Who's going to pay for this added expense? They think it shouldn't be them.
Actually. Like,
you're saying the things I'm saying are false.
No, I'm saying their accusations that Netflix is taking up so much that it must be slowed down or it's prohibitively large.
Well, I mean, the resolutions of Netflix are getting higher. They are taking up more bandwidth. I'm fairly certain there are facts about that.
Netflix is getting more and more popular, and more people are using the service.
Yes.
Many of those people on Comcast.
But is it making a burden on
Yes.
Comcast speeds
That's
more
what
so than
saying.
like
That's what they're saying.
More so than like, let's say, online gaming or other large downloads?
I would speculate, without the information in front of me, that the sheer volume of people that subscribe to Netflix, every other service pales in comparison, that takes up serious bandwidth. My speculation.
After being long accused of slowing down Netflix speeds and refuting those accusations that I think we all can agree we've been throttled before, this kind of hopefully makes up for that. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. So Comcast wants this financial burden to not be on them. Netflix wants to be able to serve everyone at the highest quality. So money needs to be spent. Now, as I thought going into this article, that Netflix was paying more now to Comcast to make sure that they had this service available for their clients. That's not exactly true. They had been paying a company called Cogent, which is essentially a bandwidth middleman. They pay Cogent for more bandwidth. Cogent arranges that with Comcast.
Yes.
Whether how much they pay Comcast or what. So they were already paying a middleman. Now we're cutting out Cogent, and Netflix is directly paying Comcast. Now, they wanted to get Netflix servers into Comcast's building. That hasn't happened, but it's gotten a step closer to that.
Yeah. The terms of this agreement have not actually been disclosed, but that seems to be what's going on.
So, yeah, in essence, and forget net neutrality for a second, this is a win-win, because now Comcast gets paid for the added burden, and Netflix gets the not preferential, but the service that they need to provide to their customers.
They made it pretty clear that Netflix is not getting preferential treatment, those words.
Yes, but of course now Netflix is dealing directly with Comcast, treatment that other such organizations don't have. You could consider that a little preferential.
Or necessary.
Yes, I would agree. It probably is necessary to do what Netflix wants to do. But now, does this open the door for ISPs to hold companies hostage without...
I think the one thing about this is that it sets a dangerous precedent for...
Exactly.
Well, you know, if AT&T or Verizon sees that Netflix just forked over a whole bunch of money to Comcast, well, maybe they should try throttling Netflix and see if they can get a little bit more cash out of it.
I thought the way you were going with that is that smaller companies who don't have the money power that Netflix has would not be able to compete at all.
That's two sides of the same coin. Right. So the immediate result is, for Comcast customers, Netflix will work better. Right. And they'll say, well, great, my bill didn't go up, Netflix is working better, this is the perfect solution. But now, like you said, if AT&T wants to make it so that you have to pay to get some service like this, or Time Warner says you have to pay for service like this, then only the larger companies will be able to afford it, and they'll pretty much have to pay it, making it a legal extortion racket as far as data is concerned.
So what do you think of the Netflix Comcast deal? Is it good for us as people who want to have better service, or is it overall just bad for net neutrality? Is the battle for net neutrality over already? It seems like all these developments have added up to a complete lack of it. Let us know what you think below, and please be sure to subscribe and also watch Pokemon. It's coming to Netflix now!